They're spending more than their income. We may not take out a lot of debt. We have historic debt. Household debt is historically high, $15 trillion. Did you hear what she said? Oh, they don't have much debt. They just throw this stuff out. Buck and Phil's gang, coast to coast, around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network, where you get the truth. This is where you get the truth right here. What's really going on. If you really want to know what's going on with the market, what's going to happen to your 401ks, this is where you got to turn to. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. And yes, I support President Trump, but when he screws up, I say so. But let's go back to this. Listen to what they're saying. They're saying the reason why the stock at Walmart is up because the consumer has a lot of jingle in their pocket. Where's the jingle? Where's the money coming from? They don't have any money in their pocket. Wages aren't going up. What, 3% a year, 6 cents an hour? Well, give me a break. What are you, nuts? You call that wage increases? The reason why wages aren't going up as much as they should be because corporations, the CEOs, are stealing the money from the CapEx accounts where they, again, buy new equipment, new machinery to increase productivity, which increases your wages. They're not doing that. They're buying their own shares. And that's what happened to Walmart. Walmart's not going up because consumers are flush. How can they say that when they just said this?
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
Spending more than their income coming in, and that's flush. So then you go listen to these guys, these other jibber jabbers on these TV financial shows.
I think that the consumer having this extra bling in their pocket.
What extra bling in their pocket? What bling? What bling? They got holes in their pocket. They can't even afford to go out and buy a pair of pants. The consumer, are you nuts? When a consumer finishes paying his bills, the car, the kids, they're using credit cards to make up the difference. They are. Even a person is making $60,000 with his wife, they really got to be making $80,000 because of the inflation between health care costs, school, rent. Inflation is brutal. So for them to come out and say Walmart is going up because consumers are out there spending, that's not true. Walmart stock is going up. They just bought another $20 billion worth of their own shares. That's 8% of their outstanding shares. So that means when they spread their earnings, when they get their earnings and they spread them out, they're spreading their earnings over less shares. When they do that, it artificially boosts the share price up, which boosts the stock price up. It has nothing to do with people going to the store and buying stuff. It's not the top line sales that are going up. But this is the stuff they tell you, and this is why you get in trouble. And this is why these are the same people that will not tell you when the market is ready to crash. They make sure they get all their pals out. They always get out the big institutions. They're always out. They never get hurt. They always take care of them, make sure they get out. And they want you to stay in to keep the market up while they get the institutions out. That's right. They want you, the retail customer, to stay in. And when you're thinking and you call and say, gee, should we get out? Oh, no, cost average down. Oh, gee, the stock's going down more. Oh, keep cost averaging down. They got to keep you in. So you hold the market up. Because if the institutions pulled their money out all at once, the stock market would crash in 2 seconds. So they got to keep you in there. That's what happened to Enron. When Enron was collapsing, every day, these guys on Wall Street, Kramer was the biggest one, telling people, cost average down, cost average down. I think they had something like 14 different alerts on cost averaging down. Here, wait, I got it right here. I'll look right now. It was ridiculous. And everybody followed them like cattle, the herd mentality. Everybody's following all the recommendations. Oh, they must know what they're doing. They're on TV. I'm going to find my Enron chart here for you. But, I mean, it's just amazing to say that Walmart stock is going up because people are buying stuff at Walmart. That I can't find it. Maybe you can rack it up for me. And it's just amazing to lie like that. It's crazy. It's just, we sit here every day and you listen to these people and you just scratch your head. Now listen to how they tell the economy's great, right? Everything's great. Well, let me ask a question. If the economy is great, why is the president begging for the rate to go down? If the economy's doing so well, why are the big institutions running to gold? I got my gang members. I warned my gang members we're going to be heading for a crash. I told you that. Don't know when. But we started to buy gold, and our gold stocks are up right now. Our AU, that's one of them. We have a 34% return in gold, AU. We have a 12% return in GDX. These are miners. We have Nugget, a 39% return. These are all gold mining stocks. We knew it was time to get in. So Enron, when Enron was at $90, we got, I remember this like it was yesterday. I can't find it now. Anyways, Enron was stop moving it. Anyways, Enron was about $90. That's the peak. And we got messages from the market left and right that the economy is going to start falling apart. And remember, from the first signal you get when a stock market is ready to collapse, from the very first signal that you get, it could be either durable goods, negative durable goods orders, or it could be negative housing starts, or it could be negative pending sales. The worst, yield curves that are flattening or even worse, inverting. But the first signal you get of something's going on negative, it takes about 18 months before the crash happens. See, everybody's got this thing in their head, and it all came from 1987. When everybody came back from lunch in 1987, that's when they had the biggest crash. But the crash started in January. It's like when you raise interest rates or lower interest rates. It takes 18 months to work through the economy. A stock market that's going to crash, you get a message from the market at least 12 to 18 months in advance. But they're not going to tell you that because they don't want you to be out of the stock market. They got to keep you in the market, especially the retail customer, while they get their beloved institution out of the market. So here you go. You got Enron. The first one started at, they said the cost average down when it dropped from $90 down to $77. Then they told you, then it dropped down to 62. They told you cost average down. Then it dropped down to 52, cost average down. Then they told you when it dropped down to 35, cost average down. Then it dropped down to 25. They told you the cost average down. And it went from 25, it tanked down to 0. They do that to keep you in, the retail customer, to protect the big insurance companies, the banks. I'll explain more when I get back. That's why you got to join my gang. Be a member.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for real estate investors. So there's 3 versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside the box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Consumers not taking on a lot of debt.
The consumer's not taking on a lot of debt. Well, let's check on that. Well, how about their auto loans? Never before we have a historic high loans that are in arrears 90 days. Same thing with credit cards. Historic high in arrears 90 days, some 120 days. In other words, auto loans and credit cards, they're so far behind. We've never had people be this far behind on payments. Nor have there been so many payments on credit cards. They're just paying interest only. So she's saying there's no debt? They got tremendous credit card debt, tremendous auto debt, tremendous school debt. Household debt alone is $15 trillion. How do you, they just lie to you.
I think that the consumer having this extra bling in their pocket.
Well, you tell me the consumer's great. Well, you made that argument weeks ago.
And I believe the consumer is good.
How could they say the consumer good? Household debt's growing 60% faster than their wages. How can they say that? So they tell us how great the economy is. Mortgage applications, 19-month low. U.S. factory orders tumbled to a 15-month low. Trade deficits are increasing unbelievable. Take the U.S. manufacturing. If things were so good, then why is it that U.S. manufacturing plunged to a 10-year low? Why? Are you kidding? The trucking industry. The economy's so slow right now, it's a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath out there. Commercial real estate. There's another one. Real dangerous. Commercial. Nobody wants to talk about commercial real estate. Our same owners, the 1/100th of 1%, are owners who run the Federal Reserve, who make the decision what interest rates are going to be. These are the same ones who dropped rates down to zero so they could get very wealthy themselves, pushing interest rates down. In other words, what they do is get that rate down to zero, and then they turn around and they take that money and they go and they buy treasuries. And when they buy treasury, that pushes rates way down, so they get down to zero, so they can take that money at zero and buy stocks. And the stock market all goes up on all this phony 0% money. It's called QE. They did the same thing. The same group goes out and they buy real estate. They buy commercial real estate. They did the same thing there. Now they got the same problem. Real estate, since 2010, I think it is, has gone up almost 111%. Why? Well, same thing. If all of a sudden our owners turn around and push interest rates down to zero by printing money and buying 10-year treasury yields, and then when the treasury yields drop, the interest rate, the long-term interest rate drops, that means then the short-term Fed rate, they drop their rates down to zero. And then that's where they take that money and they went out and they bought all kinds of commercial real estate. But we've got the same problem there. When interest rates start going up, the commercial real estate is going to be a bloodbath. Why do you think the president is out there begging Powell to cut rates?
Well, I guess they indicated they're going to be lower. He should have done sooner, but what are you going to do? Can't win them all. He should have done it sooner, but you can't win it all.
Wait a minute. When Trump got rid of Aunt B, it was because she was keeping rates too low for too long to create the big, fat, ugly bubble in our stock market, in commercial real estate. When you keep printing money called QE, that's what quantitative easing is, and you keep printing money and take that money and run over to the bond market and buy all the bonds so the 10-year treasury yield goes way down, then they can turn around the Federal Reserve and push their short-term rate from 5% down to zero. And that money, that free money, creates the stock bubble, this big, fat, ugly bubble. And Trump came out and said this big, fat, ugly bubble, if you raise rates a little bit, it's going to crash. And he kept saying, we got to control this. The zero rates are killing our economy from within, because while the very wealthy, the top 1 percentile and the 1/100th of 1 percentile, they're getting very rich and going into commercial real estate, buying stocks, but none of that money is going to the middle class. None of it's going to Main Street. They're not taking any of the money, the CEOs, and putting into wages. So the standard of living for Main Street's not going anywhere. You elect me as president, I'm going to make America great again. We're going to stop that. We're going to stop where it's just a party for the very wealthy to keep on printing money, to keep buying treasuries, to push interest rates down so they can use that money to go buy real estate, buy stocks, buy artwork, become very, very wealthy, because the interest rates they get is nothing. Zero. They have to pay hardly anything. I'm going to fix that, he says. Well, what's he saying now? And remember, he wouldn't put Aunt B back in because she kept rates too low for too long. And when you do that, you destroy the economy from within. Because another thing, when rates are too low, people aren't going to have savings. They're not going to have a savings account because they're not getting any money. They go out and they speculate on something else. And when there's no savings accounts, then you can't start a business. And small businesses is the backbone of our country. Small businesses is 65% of our employers and our employees. Remember, we get all our employees, most of our employees, 65, 70% of our employees, our workers, from small businesses. But we don't have any small business anymore. Because why? Because there's no savings. Because who's going to save if you're getting less than 0.25%? So people are taking that money and putting it somewhere else. So this whole big giant bubble through quantitative easing and stock buybacks, this whole bubble, here we are again. Now Trump's nervous as hell. He sees what's going on. He pegged it when he was candidate. Now he's saying, oh, my God, I should have done something a year ago. Now I've got to run for office. I got to keep pushing the stock market up because what I did by embracing the quantitative easing, the zero interest rates to keep on pushing the stock market up, and I took credit for it, I'm stuck now. I can't go in and stop it now. I should have done what I said when I was a candidate, but now I can't do that. I got to force these rates down. But here's the problem. He can't force the rates down now because we got too much evidence that the economy is bad. What does that mean? We got a lot of evidence. The big evidence is yields are down. And when yields are going down, the dollar's going down, that tells you there's no confidence in the economy. That means the big institutional investors from Europe and everywhere, they're not investing. That's what's really going on. So he put himself in a corner. Do we care? Not a bit, because we're going to make money whether the market goes up or down. I'm going to explain that when I get back, why you should join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow. Low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages, that's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% returned right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I have to get a kick out of this. This is unbelievable. Listen to this. I think this is the right one here. I think...
Things as we know it today are still very healthy.
Look at the base economic data, which is pretty good.
Fundamentals look good.
Fundamentals look good. Let's take a look at some of the fundamentals. Today, U.S. manufacturing plunges to 10-year low. Today, student loan debt climbs to a record high, $1.4 trillion. Existing home sales tumble for 15 months. Mortgage applications, 19-month low. Factory orders tumble the most in 15 months. We have, let's see, it's just unbelievable. They come out and just say this stuff. Household debt growing 60% faster than people's wages. National debt growing 35% than the economy is growing. I mean, this is unbelievable. How about the U.S. government net worth? A negative $20.4 trillion. Oh, these are the good fundamentals she's talking about? U.S. government borrows 40% of the money it spends. For every $1 on the government takes in revenue, it spends $2. That's crazy. What are you, nuts? Congress is now burning through $121,000 a second, or $7 million a minute, $435 million an hour, $10 billion a day. We have nothing to show for it. This is crazy. These are the fundamentals. They're just bold-faced lying to us. So here's the point. They're going to say whatever they got to say to get you to feel good, to go out and spend. That's their job. They need you spending. Because you don't spend, they don't get advertisers. These advertisers keep them on the air. And they got to please these advertisers. They got to get you feeling good to go out and buy. And how do they do that? Well, the first thing they do, our owners who control the Federal Reserve, they make sure they keep interest rates low. By keeping interest rates low, they want you to go out and consume. But all you're doing is consuming debt. That's the big problem we have. And debt is why we're not growing. We got the historic debt, not only the $15 trillion for household debt, we got a historic corporate debt of $9 trillion. We got historic commercial debt. So what happens is the reason Obama couldn't grow in 8 years above 3% or even reach 3%, and Trump can't in his 2 years, there's too much debt. The debt is a killer. So it's just a bunch of lies. But here's what I want to talk about is this. Think about this for a moment. Why aren't more people in the stock market? Why aren't they participating? Why? Well, because, and think about this, in the past 80 years, right, the stock market, if you think about it, the past 80 years, the market has had only 7 crashes in 80 years. The market goes up 72% of the time, but that's even increased to 86% of the time. Why? Because of the stock buybacks. Because of QE in stock buybacks, where they rigged the market. So now the market goes up not 72% of the time, but 86%. You think more people would be in the market. Now, the problem is they're not, because they're scared of the unknown. They're scared of a coming crash. The fear of a crash. But crashes don't just come. You don't wake up in the morning and the market's down 1,000 points crashing. It doesn't work like this. You always get a message from the market. There's several messages that you get. You get a message with, one of the messages you get will be, it's an important one, is pending home sales. Another one is housing starts. Those two are very, very important. And then you get, of course, durable goods orders. If those are negative, that's another message that the economy is ready to go into recession. There's 3 alone. And the big one is if you get what we call flattening yield curve. When it inverses, which means you now can get more interest on a 3-month. You can loan money to the government for 3 months. They'll give you more interest than they'll give it to you if you loan them for 10 years. Isn't that crazy? Because they're desperate because the economy's bad. Also, you always know when the market is going to collapse, because the first thing that happens, confidence. You start seeing confidence come out of the market. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you see yields on the 10-year Treasury start going down, the dollar going down, that means there's no confidence in the economy going forward. Now, what they do to mask that so that you don't see that, they turn around and do this thing called QE, where they keep forcing the stock market up, the price of the market go up, so they create an illusion that the stock market's the economy when it's not. So, and remember, you're 401k people, you're money managers. I know why you're fearful. They never told you to get out of the market in time. You've always suffered through that crash. I understand that. Even though the market was going up 72% of the time, now it's going up, 85, 86% of the time, you're still scared. Well, you shouldn't be. If you join my gang, because we watch these messages every day. And remember, when I told you in January 16th, 2018, we were going to have a crash, and I also said the worst month of the crash will be December. I said that in January of 2018. I was forecasting almost a full year out. And I said December 2018 will be the worst month of the crash. And guess what? I was right. Because I watched these messages. See, they don't want you to know when the economy is getting worse and and we're going to head for a recession, the market's going to crash. They got to keep you in. They got to keep you in the market. And they keep you in with this little trick called cost averaging down. When the market starts crashing, remember, they need you to stay in to hold the market up so they can get their beloved institutions out. They can get their beloved banks, their beloved hedge funds, their beloved insurance companies. They got to get out first. So what they do is BS you, like we're getting today. You hear all that BS? Oh, the consumers are strong. Really? Consumers strong? That's all lies. They got to keep you in to get everybody else out first. And then not only do they do that, they put them in a position to short them. You always get stuck. But you're not going to do that with me. I take care of my members. They know what's going on every time. They know every bit of the day what's going on. And if you join my gang, once you become, if you're very, very busy, you don't have time to go to my academy, you don't have time to go to our class every day, then why don't you just join the Working Investors? Where at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I post our portfolio of stocks, the members' portfolio of stocks. You can select any one you want. Some we've been in over 2 years, 3 years. Select any one you want. And then at 2 o'clock, you go to the video. You just click on the video of the stock you selected. And here's what you hear.
Good afternoon, gang, and welcome to the Working Investor. AT&T, you can see our trend up here is red over yellow, and we're green right now.
See, what he does is explain. So if you decide to pick AT&T, maybe you decide, if you did, you got your instruction. What if you picked Intel? Then you clicked on the video for Intel. So no more do you care what these people are saying on TV, if they're misleading you or not. Because now you're going to have the same comfort whether the market's going down or the market's going up. You're going to know. I will tell you in advance, just like I did on January 16th, we were going to have the crash, and the crash started October 5th, remember? Started October 5th and went down to December 24th and stopped. So join my gang, and here's some of our returns, right? Just look at our gold returns. Dust, we have a return of 45%. AU, 34%. These are golds. GDX, 12%. Because I was able to read the message from the market, but I tell my gang what's going on. See, they never tell you to sell a stock short. Why? Because they don't want you ever to come out of the market. Because, see, they never make money with you selling a stock. They only make money if you buy stocks. So they continually would try to keep you in the market. Doesn't matter to us. We'll get you out and sell short. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I tell you, every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs, we're up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow. Low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stock's up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages? That's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by CashCallMortgage.com.
That's right. This is where we tell you how well our gang members are doing with our portfolio. And it's sponsored by Cash Call Mortgage. Now, Cash Call Mortgage, it was founded in 2003, and this is a great company. I use them myself because they specialize. The people have small business. They specialize in people who are self-employed. And when you go to try to get a mortgage and you got a small business, it's not like if you go try to get a mortgage and you have you just work for somebody, okay? You work for somebody and you're going, it's pretty simple. But when you have a small business, it gets a little complicated. Unless they're specialized in it, when you walk into a bank or a mortgage, they don't understand your business. That's the problem. Well, Cash Call Mortgage was founded in 2003. They identified this problem, and they only work with people who, again, are small business people. So they specialize in alternative products for the self-employed. And I went through it. It was unbelievable. I mean, I still have a credit score over 800. And when I went to a bank, and we got a good business, good credit score, I thought, well, just like that. It's unbelievable. They ask you for this, they ask you for that, because you're in a small business. They drive you out of your mind because they don't even understand the business you're in. I mean, it's crazy. But once I turned to Jared Douglas, and I found him, it was just amazing. I mean, he just understood the business. Boom, bang, got it done. It was, or I should have. Our credit scores, both mine and mine, are over 800. So, so again, if you're looking for a mortgage and you are self-employed and you're getting a runaround with a regular bank, give them a call. It works. I'm telling you. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and you'll see cashcallmortgage.com, or go directly to cashcallmortgage.com. Ask for Jared Douglas. The number is 866-708-5626. So just go to my site if you can't remember that. But he's a great guy, and nothing better if you're a small businessman, you can get help like that. Okay, I want to finish this up because here's what's going on. The stock market since October, and this is the truth, and this is why you should join my gang, because this is what we work with, the truth. Since October 5th, the stock market has stopped rallying since October 5th. We had that big rally when Trump was elected that night with all the promises of everything he was going to do. People bought into those promises. The stock market went up 45, 50% on those promises, not because sales went up and all went up on big stock buybacks with QE and stock buybacks, 45%. Then all of a sudden, October, it stopped going up. October 2018. I made that call that we were going to crash. I made that call that was going to crash, and I made that call on January 16th, 2018. And the crash started October. In fact, on January 16th, I said December will be the worst month of the crash. And guess what? It went from October 5th, and the crash didn't stop until December 24th. December was a horrible market for the crash. It was terrible. So I was able to spot the crash because when I see, for my members, I see the messages from the market. And one of the big messages is there's no more confidence in the economy. That means there's no more big money coming into the market. And you spot that by just following the 10-year Treasury yields. When you see the 10-year Treasury yields going down and the dollar going down, but you see the market going up, see, they try to nail you. When they see the market go up, they try to convince you when the market's going up, that's the economy. But when you see the market going up, but what you see is the financials, the banks going down, you see the dollar going down, you see the 10-year Treasury yields going down, that's telling you there's no confidence in the economy and the big money's not coming in. And you say, well, how can a stock go up if the money's not coming in? It's called short covering. Short covering. But the most important thing, as I said earlier, you wonder why people won't get in the market when now, because they rigged the market with stock buybacks, that the market now goes up 82% of the time, you pull your hair out. So why aren't people getting in the market? Well, I understand why, because you went through a crash and 16 trillion was wiped out in your homes and mortgages and your stock market. I get all that. I do. But you should be out of the market because, again, I understand if you're in a 401k, they will never tell you, here's the message we're seeing. We're seeing confidence coming out of the market. Yields are going down. Dollars going down. As the stock market's going up, the financials are going down. Big red flags. We're seeing housing starts going down. We're seeing pending sales going down. We're seeing durable sales going down. Those are 4 big red flags. We're seeing the big 5th red flag, which is again the where you can get more money now on a 3-month Treasury than you can on a 10. That's called an inversion. These are all messages from the market that the economy is deteriorating and we're going to head for a recession. So in the meantime, they'll keep the market up. They got to keep the market going up. And they got to keep you thinking the market is the economy. That's why they turn around and like the cuts I played today, total lies. But if you're with me, it's not going to matter because we're going to stay. Remember, the first signal you get, the market doesn't crash. It takes anywhere from 12 to 18 months. So as the markets are going up and they can push in the markets up, we're making money. I'm not going to say, well, gee, the market's going up, but even though we got all these red signals coming in, we shouldn't be in the market. No, because it takes time for it to crash. So we got plenty of time to get out. If you follow me, you got plenty of time to get out. And the best way to get started, I'll prove it with my color-coded chart. It works. Why don't you join the gang for $39.95, and then every day at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, you go to our site. It says Working Investor Program. On that site, you'll see my 5 stocks, individual stocks. That's one portfolio. Then we have our indices, about 4 indices. That's another portfolio. And then we have ETFs, about 4 or 5 of those. That's another portfolio. You can either do all 3, or you can do one, or take one stock or one ETF. And all you do is follow it every day at 2 o'clock, because what happens, whatever stock we do a video on every one, tell you exactly what to do. How can you not make money? Nobody else does that. But more important is we're following the message that come in from the market that the confidence is leaving. Nobody is. You think this is amazing when they tell you stuff like this today, right here on the. This is just drove me nuts today. Listen.
I think that the consumer having this extra bling in their pocket.
Well, you tell me.